The comm line sputters, then goes dead. Jim Lovell stares out the porthole at a black horizon that swallows both moon and radio. 94 hours into Apollo 13, an explosion rips through the service module. Oxygen tanks scatter like shattered balloons. Power plunges. Life support teeters. "Houston, we've had a problem," Lovell reports, voice calm but urgent. Imagine your world suddenly stripped of its power source, your job, health, finances, or relationships. The instruments dip to zero. The only path home lies through days of cold, starvation, and improvisation in a spacecraft never meant for survival. This isn't drama. It's your blueprint for turning crippling setbacks into epic comebacks. Gene Kranz, flight director, hears the news and refuses to ask, "Can we save them?" He asks, "What will it take to save them?" That shift, clarity over fantasy, is where every recovery begins. In your crisis, be it a failed launch of a project, a health scare, or a breaking relationship, replace if with how. You don't need hope first. You need a precise question. How do I get from here to there? Write that down now. With Odyssey dead, the crew crawls into Aquarius, the lunar lander built for 2 men on the moon for 2 days. Now it must house 3 men for days of survival. Every gauge is wrong. Every system is overtaxed. Plucked tools become lifelines. In your life, what is your backup plan? A side hustle, a support network, an emergency fund? Build it before you need it. Today, list 3 alternate routes if your main plan blows up. Lovell watches Earth recede and murmurs, "We just lost the moon." The mission switches from landing to coming home. Grief for Plan A is natural, but only momentary. Then pivot. When your original dream derails, mourn swiftly, then reorient to your new objective. Write "My new mission" at the top of a blank page and fill in bullet points for Plan B before tomorrow's sunrise. Carbon dioxide scrubbers fail. Square filters won't fit a round hole. NASA engineers throw parts on a table, hoses, plastic bags, socks, tape, and invent a makeshift adapter that works. No perfect resources? No problem. Misfits become solutions when you refuse to wait. Whatever square peg challenge you face, clashing software APIs, conflicting deadlines, a skill gap, find the duct tape hacks today. Sketch your square to round adapter on a napkin. The lander's battery has just enough amps to run a hairdryer, far below what re-entry demands. Kranz assembles a choreography of switch flips and wait times to use only the bare minimum. Margins matter. In calm waters, you can afford slack. In crisis, there is no slack. Audit your routine. What 10 minutes, $10, or 10 emails can you cut to guarantee you have fuel when the alarm bells ring? In freezing Aquarius, we watch our breath fog the panel. Swigert floats his pen in 0G and quips, "Room service sucks." We laugh. Humor isn't denial, it's relief. Pack a joke when life gets dire. With trajectory off by miles, Houston instructs a manual engine burn. Lovell lines up Earth. Swigert counts seconds. Hayes times the thrust. When autopilot quits, lean on fundamentals, core skills, values. Restarting Odyssey is like waking a frozen car at 40 DGF. Swigert and Hayes follow the checklist. Lights flicker back on. Radio silence. 4 minutes as the heat shield faces re-entry. Then, click. Splashdown confirmed. Triumph born of precision. Apollo 13 didn't just survive. They upgraded every NASA procedure. What crisis lesson can you institutionalize? Document and share. Every great story needs a rallying cry. Failure is not an option. Now, a guided 90-second action drill. Close your eyes and breathe. Write your problem statement. List backup systems. Sketch an adapter. Set a tiny test. 1 5-minute action to prove you can pivot. Close your eyes again. See yourself floating above Earth, safe. Hear Kranz's voice. Failure is not an option. Feel the warmth of home. You have a mission briefing to write. Type, mission accepted. Execute your 90-second action drill. The path is narrow, but the math works. Angle correct, breathe steady, fire your engine, and land. Your splashdown awaits.